Hello everyone, it's Jean from the Inky Owl Studio. So happy you could stop by for a little bit. I am going to be making a tag that has a belly band with a window. And it's just sort of a fun way to kind of dress up a tag, either a tag you've made yourself, or maybe you have a tag that comes with your kit, or just whatever. It's just kind of a fun way to dress that up. I am working on a design team project for Ephemera's Garden from her Whimsy and Botany journal kit. Such a fun kit. Love the colors and all these little garden fairies type of images. So what I did is a lot of her pages are collaged like this, and so I just took a section out of that collage place and made a tag. I mean, it's just so easy, and it's so fun to make tags from collaged images, like even scrapbook paper or whatever, kind of a fun collage background already for you. So I made this tag up and I sewed around it. And now I'm going to choose my piece of ephemera that I'm slipping underneath the belly band. And I'm going to be working with this one. So I made sure before I made my tag, I made sure that it would fit inside, quite nicely and didn't hang way off, that it fit in there so that if it hangs off, it has a tendency to be bumped and shoved over from underneath the band. So there's a little bit of support around it. It stays in a little bit better. And then the next thing I did was, of course, I'm going to choose my belly band. Now the size of the belly band is going to depend upon the size of the window you're going to be putting in there, because you do want to have a little bit of room on each side of the window to kind of give it some support. I have taken paper and glued it onto cardstock to give it the window even more support. And so my hole, I believe, is 1 1/4 inches, and so my belly band is 1 3/4 inch. So I have something on each side. I determined my hole by figuring out what it is I want to highlight inside this piece of ephemera. And I am going to be making a highlight in there. But you might be using a piece of ephemera. Let's say, like you might want to use this piece of ephemera, and you might want to highlight that face. So you're going to want to choose your hole punch to be big enough to take in that particular face there. And somewhere here I do have, here it is. Here's the size of that hole, and so I kind of lay it around and see, how it is that I want to build up that little image in there. So I'll do this really quick. Now it's nice and handy to have that image right in the middle, because that's where you're going to be putting your belly band. It's down the middle there. So I'm just going to glue this all together right now, just to kind of get it all centered in there. This is one of those Tim Holtz ephemera images. There we go. Like the colors. I thought the color went really well with that red. So I'm going to put it kind of in the middle, but not too much, because I want to put this butterfly in here as well, because I want him to show up too. So let me just glue that down and then put the butterfly over that. So, actually what I probably should do is put my hole in first. Then I would know where to put the butterfly. So let's go ahead and I'm going to punch it. Let's see. I'm going to guess it up right around here. Put it in the middle. And to get it in the middle, I think I might be a good idea to trace around. These ideas are just coming to me as I'm doing this. I think this might be the easiest way to make sure I got even on both sides. And then save this. You can do something with that. So there we are. There is our window. Okay. That's looking really cute. And so now our butterfly then needs to go right about in there. So let's just put him like right there. And then, so I made my belly band larger than my tag so that I can move this up and down the way I would like to do it. So there we are. So that's where the ephemera is going to rest, inside this little window. And I'll make sure to cut it off down there. All right, now I'm going to put in some piece of acetate inside that window. Just glue that in there. The acetate is good too because it will even give more of a foundation for that hole, so it doesn't rip. And let me just quickly ink up the sides. I think I kind of forgot to do that. And then too, if you think of it, sometimes I forget to do this, and that is just ink the inside of that hole a little bit. Like that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, here is our window, so I'm just going to put not too close to the hole, but around there a little bit. All right, I'll just stick around there like so. Okay, so there's this window. I like using the acetate because it kind of gives it more of a 3D look to it than just the plain hole. I mean, the plain hole is pretty cool too, but I like the acetate because I think it just kind of highlights that, making it look more 3D-ish. And so this is how I want my belly band to be. So let me just cut it off here at the bottom and cut it off up here at the top. Okay. So I'm going to glue down here on the bottom of this. Pretty good amount there. And just now, if you have a piece of ephemera that is not long but kind of short, you may want to glue it up. You know, like if you had, okay, let's say you were going to use this as your ephemera, but it's kind of short, and yet your image is right there. Then you want to glue up just before you get to this so that it won't slip all the way down. It'll kind of rest in there. So that's just something you may want to look out for. So this here seems to be about right for that. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue up along here on top. But I'm also going to be putting in an eyelet. I see that I can cut off a bit more. I'm going to be putting in an eyelet. And that'll really hold it together. So let's do that. Eyelet. Okay, and the eyelet is really good because it does even shore up that a little bit more. And let's add some frou-frou to that. And I'm thinking of butterfly wings, and I'm thinking, maybe you add some twill to that. Would be kind of fun. And get that poked in there. There we go. There. And just add a look at that, and you can just decorate that any way you see fit. I think that's very pretty, like that. And I might even add, don't know, it might be fun to kind of add a little bit of this to it. Why don't we try? Might not be super easy to get it in that hole, but we'll give that a good try there. A little bit of this eyelash trim, or this eyelash yarn, actually. There. We'll just put that on there, just for a little added color. kind of pretty. Might have to cut that down once we get it inside the journal, but there it is. So there's the little window tag. And then you could also put something here if you wanted to. If you had another little image, you could glue it on the inside. Oh, that would be kind of fun. Let's see. I think I actually have an image like that. Here's a little circle that comes with the kit. I think that would just be so cute right there. So why don't we get that put in there? And that way when you take out the ephemera, it is right there. There. Isn't that cute? Oh, that is so cute. Love it, love it. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that gave you some ideas on how you can dress up your tags a little bit, make them a little different. And we will be seeing you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.